So Circles is my most popular song on Spotify right now. It's at 700,000 plays and it might have a chance to crack 1 million, which would be a first. I've never had a song hit 1 million plays. It's kind of exciting. The idea for Circles came randomly. I was jamming with my band, sort of noodling on my keyboard between songs. I was kind of digging what I was doing, so I recorded it as a voice memo. So the next day I started messing around with the idea. I made a few adjustments to the melody, changed the key to something I'm more comfortable singing in, and it came out kind of like this. From there, I laid some drums over top. I often write the drums with my keyboard, which actually a lot of artists do. So I set up an 808 and I just started feeling out a groove. I tuned the drums a little nicer later on. So I had piano and I had drums, and from there I recorded some vocals. The lyrics weren't anything special, it's just sort of gibberish, whatever was coming out of my mouth at the time. I didn't know, wanted loving to be you. I actually have lots of songs that get to this point where it's a 20-second demo, but definitely not a full song yet, and it's usually a struggle for me to turn a demo into a fully formed song, but Circles actually came pretty easy. This is probably because the song doesn't really go anywhere too crazy. It's actually just the same 4 chords, the whole song. So there's actually a few different pianos used in this song. There's the soft, dark pianos used in the verses. Then there's actually some live acoustic pianos in the choruses just to give it a little more brightness and energy. And at the very end of the song, there's even a harpsichord. I often put strings in my songs, but I was having trouble finding a place for strings in this song. So I actually asked a producer friend if he could write some strings, and he wrote some really, really beautiful strings. It's pretty, right? I didn't end up using them. I kind of just was digging the minimal, low-key vibe of the song, but they're really nice. I knew pretty early on what I wanted for the album art. My wife has this great drawing that she did a few years ago that I've always really liked. So I asked her if she could draw something similar for this song. And she drew something really beautiful. I love her drawing because the song is about an angel who feels displaced and abandoned here on earth. Or at least to me, that's what I always imagined this song to be about. I'm interested in how the stories we tell ourselves about ourselves can change and distort over time. It's strange how the past that we all carry around inside of ourselves is not like a static, unchanging past. It can morph and it can change and distort. So in this song, I'm just thinking about the story that the main character is telling herself about her own past. There's also an idea of concentric circles in the song that came from a Roquet poem. I don't read much poetry, I wish I did. This is just one of his famous poems. I live my life in widening circles that reach out across the world. I may not complete this last one, but I give myself to it. If this all sounds a little abstract and out there, I get it. The truth is, my lyrics are often just collections of ideas that evoke something in me. It's not even often clear what I'm trying to evoke, but that's sort of the point of making music. If you could explain these things in words, you could just write an essay, but music can get at things that essays and words can't always get to, and I guess that's the point. Anyways, I hope that this video was interesting. It was just a random idea I had, so I'd be curious to know what you thought. Thanks for watching.